this is a little bit different than the videos I've typically been making on this channel, but I just wanted to sit down and talk to anybody that is going through something currently, especially the people that are going through something that they aren't talking about, because honestly, I can relate. From my perspective, I feel like we often see stories where people talk about their testimonies after the trials, or they say like, oh, my du'as have gotten answered, and they talk about the answered prayers after the fact, but while like they're going through the challenges, you don't really know or hear. And I think that's just like the society we're in now, where we focus more on the positive and like the highlight reels when we're sharing what we've experienced. We don't talk about like what we're going through while we're going through it. So yeah, I just wanted to take a little bit of a different approach this time around. And, as we know, like if you live in the US, there has been a lot of changes actively and rapidly happening pretty much almost every day. And there is a lot of like unfortunate things happening throughout the world as well. And it often feels very overwhelming on an individual perspective. Like, what can we do? Obviously, we can do a lot when we unite together, but it often feels like, when are things going to change? And from my personal life, to be vulnerable and candid, it just feels like I did not think my life would look like this. If you would have asked me like 5 years ago, what would life in your 30s be like? I would not say this. I would not say that the state of the world would look like this. I would not say my personal life would look like this. As someone in their early 30s, I definitely anticipated that my life would look a lot happier than it currently is. Alhamdulillah, I am grateful for the things that I have, but I'm not going to hold you. I definitely was like, my 30s are going to be an amazing time. And honestly, it really hasn't felt that way for the most part. There have been moments, but overall, no, like it just feels like, damn, like I went to school, I got my higher education. I got a job right out of grad school. I did what I was supposed to do. And now, like, what do I have to show for it in a sense? I'm not where I want to be financially. I'm not, like, I'm still paying off student loans. Like, housing-wise, I'm not where I want to be. Career-wise, I'm still, like, figuring that out. And also, I'm not where I want to be, like, in terms of, like, content creation. I've been doing this, like, mostly consistently for about 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, on my own. About 2 years, give or take. And I definitely thought like at least by now I would hit some like major milestones, but I haven't done that yet either. And it just feels like there's a lot of roadblocks in my path. And like, even for instance, to be a bit more open, like the job that I currently have, I applied to so many jobs. Like the job economy is really a mess right now. And I was applying like the year leading up to like me receiving the offer. I was applying and I wasn't hearing back from a lot of companies for like months. I had to get help, revamp my resume a few times, and then take a break as well because it was draining me, and then get back in and start applying again. And I know I applied to probably 100 plus companies and barely heard back from any before finally getting an offer. But alhamdulillah, like I got something. But it is so like hard and debilitating. And that's just one aspect. So if you have all of these different aspects like adding up, it definitely feels overwhelming, especially when you had like a picture in your head of what you anticipated your life would be like, and the different like milestones, and just like how much more happier you would be even in like just that. So I definitely am doing my best to navigate it, but I also know that it has not been easy. It has been quite challenging to sometimes even wake up and get things done, to be very frank. And I just wanted to put this out because I know that I am not alone in what I'm currently experiencing. I know that there are also other young adults that thought that they would be at a different place in life, and they are not where they want to be or not where they expect it to be. And it is hard. Like, I'm not going to say that it's okay, because it, like, don't get me wrong, it is okay, but it is also hard to mourn and adapt to the current life. Like, you're mourning the life that you thought you had while trying to navigate the one that you're currently in. And yes, there are blessings in it, but it definitely is like, wow, like, when are the challenges going to slow down a bit? So again, like, people don't really talk about the experience while they're going through the storm, and we often hear about the other side of these, like, you know, challenging times. So I just wanted to make this while I'm currently going through a lot of different things, and to let you know that if you are going through things, you are also not alone in this journey. And I just wanted to make this video because, like, not to complain or like to compare, but more so to relate, because I know that there are other people currently going through things that they're not talking about. And just like, you know, we're not alone in this. There's others around the world in our communities also going through similar things. And I hope to look back on this video in the near future, God willing, in the near future, and I'm like, thank goodness I didn't give up, because things are like way better than I could have actually imagined in my head, and it won't be like this forever. And with that, I hope and pray that we all feel better soon, and that we get to the other side of the challenging moments. And I look forward to hearing from you guys, whether you're going through something now or you have encouragement for, you know, if you're on the other side. So thank you, and I will see you soon.